open that on my PC.
Oh, that's right. You can't even get Discord
Um,
open at all.
I'll read it for you. We're gonna be okay.
Hooray!
We're gonna make this work. Do you love technical difficulties? Me too. We are live.
We're live? Oh my god.
I know, I can't believe it. It's really happening. It's real. Welcome, one and all, to our Season 6 live recap, where we go over everything that happened this season that we can remember. Hello,
Yes, but we remember
Sarko.
everything.
My boy Sarko is here.
Hell yeah.
He's here. Huge fan. Love your work. Can you sign my hat? All right. Can you guys verify
Joke's on
you can
you.
see the stream on your end?
I can see the YouTube stream.
That's what I'm saying. If you could see the
Yeah.
YouTube stream.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen Discord, like, just crap out this badly before.
And
And of
not
course, it's
Yeah.
like the day we decide to
not even
do
the
the
day,
stream.
the fucking minute. The
Yeah,
minute
like, literally,
we went to
like,
go
we
do
weren't
this.
together, we're fine.
Well, thank you for getting the notification, Sarko. It's good to have you here.
Hell
Let
yeah.
us start with what's new this season. We got a lot of new stuff, actually. I kind of forgot about
Yo.
some stuff. So just to get going, we got the balloons for our dailies. I don't know what that balloon icon is
The
with the
one next to
ears.
the
Yeah,
that
what
is the
is that?
bases.
Oh, that's right. We got bases. We got Riftborns. We got Styles. We got the Hammer Style. We got Hunting Horn. And
You
then
could
we
have
got
just
a respectable. And then we got a bunch of monsters. What a surprise! It's almost like they come every season.
It's like the game revolves around fighting them or something.
Yeah, almost. It's almost like killing monsters is the point of hunting them. All right, so what's on the next slide? I didn't like proofread this. This is these are all the events. They're unlabeled though, so can we figure this out?
Yes, we can.
So the first one is the launch, which is the three monsters, Nargacuga, Bishat, and Beatotis, right?
Yep.
That's his
Yup.
name. Then it was the
And
new
Great Roggy. You gonna disrespect Great Roggy like that?
Yes,
Brody.
we
He's
are.
not in the image. What do you want from me?
I mean, technically he's in the image. He just couldn't fit in the image.
He's is he in there somewhere? You should have
If
like
you,
you
if
should
you,
have poorly cropped him in.
well, that's how big the frame is. But he is technically to the left of Bishaten.
Poor soul. Okay, so this Riftstone is oh, which one's that? Is that Time
So,
Charger or is that Actor?
No,
so
that's
that was
Augment Opportunist and Status Sneak Attack.
Right,
yep.
Ailment Opportunist, Status Sneak Attack. Ailment Opportunist seems like it was like completely swept under the rug.
I mean, ailment is a good skill, so I'm glad they gave it to us.
That was the Puzzles collab.
Yep.
Then it was group hunting again, which
Yeah.
always good to have.
Yep. That group hunting is when the Riftborns came out and the Styles.
Right, because then there's the
No,
Sword and Shield event.
were out the whole time. That's when Gyros came out.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
this is the first time we've actually seen like Happy Hunting be like actually good.
Actually makes us happy.
I was gonna
Like,
say, yeah.
because like that Happy Hunting, we got Great Sword Style, and then we also got they added the Zenny egg in all of the puntathons.
Bro, they just gotta add that Zenny egg to like every event. It makes it so
Honestly,
worth
they
it.
should.
It does.
Really, I don't like. Let me kill like a fucking great Jagras and give me the Zenny egg. I will kill every single. I will eradicate the whole species. Which brings us to Gold Rush. I like how they keep bringing Devil Joe into it, knowing that they were going to drop the fucking Rift next season, or I
Right?
guess was it the end of this season, beginning of next season, something around there, right?
Also, before we stray too far away, I just want to say that Gyros weapons are goaded.
They are.
Yes. That's not a question. The Gyros Riftborn weapons are really good right now.
Like,
Yeah,
Gyros
that's
Hammer is
solid.
actually literally one of the best weapons.
Yeah, yeah, you put
I've
it
been getting
above
some.
like Diablos and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like, I like especially. Well, I mean, we're gonna go over styles later, I'm sure, but like Hammer with the Gyros Hammer with the Water Strike is so stupid, and it's so good.
I mean, same with the Gunlance.
Yes,
Also, I haven't seen a lot about the Gunlance other than what you've been posting.
I'm sure there will be more to come. Speaking
Yeah.
of more to come, summer event. We got our
Kevin.
No, I finally got a change in drip. Gotta get the
You did the
Ducky
summer lovin'.
Cody, the
this.
summer loving heavy bowgun, the goaded heavy bowgun.
So like, if we wanted to have Rajang heavy bowgun at home, that was the way to do it. I think the problem is it became like the all-purpose weapon. Like it was like we have Bone Gun Lance at home, and then
Right.
Summer Heavy Bowgun took over. Because like at least Bone Gun Lance is raw. Summer Heavy Bowgun's fire, but it gets used on everything. So there was a bit of a struggle with that. Granted,
So
it was pretty good during the Namiel event, so I'm glad they put it out.
yes.
That way we actually had a
Listen,
chance to get a group that was decent.
I'm always happy to see a summer loving companion.
But the problem with that bowgun is once the summer event ended, it's just trash. Because it was only buffed for the event.
It's usable. It's just like the competition for fire bowguns is it's so hard to compete. Like
Not for me, where I have literally zero ever fire bowguns.
yeah, and that's exactly it. Yeah, like, if you don't have a fire bowgun or you didn't want to make a bowgun and they brought that bad boy out, yeah, you're gonna make it. But like if you're me and you have the Teostra heavy bowgun and then Glavenus is out, like those two already compete with it, and then there's Silver Light bowgun. Anjanath got its style before this even happened, so now you have the stepping shot Anja or sliding reload if you want to go that route. There are so many bowgun routes that summer
Tom,
heavy bowgun's just like
Tom, I forgot to ask, do we have like a slide for just like individual styles? We do, right?
We do.
Okay.
So we'll go into that later then.
Yeah.
Down the rack, we may as well keep going because I'm sure we're going to come across the monsters. This is the other event, the electric event with the Riftstone 4. Is this Time Charger?
This
Yeah.
is Time Charger
This
and
one,
Heat
they combined the element boost up event and drift zone, which I guess is fine.
I don't have a problem with it.
Like I feel like I was saying like last wrap up that like I just get kind of bored of like the element up boosting events. So now like they're actually like doing something with it to make it worth farming the element for it.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, they really need to do that because there's a lot of monsters that are out now that are just completely outclassed. So, like, all
Yep.
the people that are coming out that are new, like Zinogre was like the oh my god season 1 or 2, whatever it was. Please, for the love of
Yeah.
God, can we kill this 8-star Zinogre? I want to see something red. And now it's just like, oh god, it's another fucking Zinogre out here. But, like, there are still good weapons. It's just we need to get people up to par. So
Yep.
these need to keep happening, which is why, and not to segue so fast, I really like these events with the weapons specifically, that they boost the weapon so we can try it out, and then also giving you rewards for trying out the sets that they offer. It's a new thing they've been doing. I noticed it first with the Great Sword. They probably did it with the Sword and Shield, but just really nice to be able to be like, hey, you want to make this Tigrex Great Sword and all of this like random Glavenus armor? We're gonna pay you back for it. Please try it. That's just so
Yeah.
nice.
Yep. Also, am I remembering wrong? Did they actually? Because now I see the Happy Hunting with the Greatsword next. Was that first Happy
Yes.
Hunting just? Was that actually with the Riftborns launching? I thought the Riftborns came out at the start of the season.
I think Riftborns came out on the start of the season, and then Gyros came out with the Greatsword.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, that's when Gyros showed up, and then we had from there we were working our way into hey, here's Gyros. By the way, Fulgur Anjanath was basically because they really completely overshadowed Gyros.
Yep.
Yeah, kind of.
which Fulgur is its own set of words we'll show on later. Stay tuned for that, because Fulgur was a very interesting. How many did we kill on that live stream? Had to be like 90.
It was at least 100
It was at least 90.
because it was 4 of us.
Right, it was
Yeah.
4 of us for a bit. Yeah, it was at least 100. We killed a lot of Fulgur and Janeth, and it was really hard to get plates and stuff like that. That was a big struggle. And then we're on, what is that? Is that the Elder Dragon event?
Yeah.
Yep. The one that didn't have Namiel for some reason.
Well, it makes sense because the climax event we're in right now is just Namiel.
And now it's not even worth farming Namiel. So no, it doesn't make sense.
Well, I did like the event with all the elders. I felt like that was the one time where I could actually do them because they gave you that increased radius for free the whole time.
Yeah,
That
that
was
was
nice.
great.
Because I could hit nodes where I wouldn't normally be able to hit them. Because, like, you know, half the time you're like, all right, yeah, I'm taking a walk. All right, I got to go somewhere. And then you look down and you're like, I'm 3 feet away from this. I just want to wander droplet it. Or, like, that little dust thing you have. If you just have it all the time, it's so nice.
It
And
is.
then the update with, what was it? If you touch a EDI or Huntathon, you can still hit it from a distance.
Right.
Yeah, that
That
was
was just about the same time this came out. That is just so useful.
Yeah, I
Listen,
use it all
all
the time at work now.
yeah. All I'm saying is if they're gonna do a freaking Elder Triumvirate or whatever they want to call it, include all of the elders. Why was Namiel randomly excluded?
Because they wanted to
That was
save
the-
it for this one, right?
Right. Yeah. It makes sense.
Kind of. I mean, you got all of the Elder Dragons there, and then they went, Namiel, hey, you're gonna have to wait till later. I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, not like Kevin or I had a Namiel weapon to make anyway.
Listen, I at least have a longsword that I'm slowly
Oh, okay.
that I'm slowly working towards.
And then there's the Styles, right? That was next.
Yeah. Yep. Then the styles for Hammer and Gunlance.
Which you
When a
guys
hammer truly opened its mind's eye.
See,
Both
now
of them did.
you're starting to understand how I felt when they put out the light bowgun styles. There's just so much to do. Because you're just like, oh yeah, it's fine, do styles. This is gonna be fun.
And now
Oh
I
my
finally understand the struggle of having a weapon with styles of man. All future weapons are just kind of boring because they don't have a style.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to play a non-sliding reload or stepping shot bowgun sometimes because I was trying to use Cammy like bowgun and I kept dodging to reload and it just wasn't happening. I'm like, what's happening? What's going on? And I was like, oh, I'm an idiot.
Hmm.
Not everything had styles yet.
Yeah, I wish the implementation of styles was different, but otherwise,
We're definitely gonna get into that little rant piece.
Don't worry, we're
after.
getting
yep.
into that.
Oh yeah.
100%. And then the event we're on now, which to my knowledge is boosted drops for, what is it, Fulgur.
Every new monster this season,
The new
so
monsters, yeah.
all of them.
including Radaban and Gyros, but
Gyros.
not the
Yep.
rest of the Riftborns.
Yeah. They're not important. It's fine.
Yeah, that they've had their time to sun.
I was gonna target Bull Riftborn and Janeth to make the bowgun, but maybe I should just do Gyros anyway, because I still want to make that hammer or Radaban.
Get it?
Yeah, I still want to try Impact Raider Radaban. It sounds goofy, but I think it'd be really fun.
It does
Anyway,
seem fun.
off we go. Hunting Horn.
Also, but actually, just one more thing on that. They also like sneaky gave us double drops as well because they did not
They did.
announce that at all.
It was probably an accident, and now it's just too late.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
they announced that. Okay, yeah, well, free stuff.
Free stuff.
Anyway, Hunting Horn. I'm gonna read this verbatim because none of us played Hunting Horn.
Huzzah!
Buff while bonking, attack to build up blue or red notes. Line them up in specific orders to trigger melodies that boost you by full amount and can be shared by teammates providing half a buff. And then the special grades your active melody buffs, quote unquote, to allies and extends it by 20 seconds. So this was for, I mean, obviously Hunting Horn buffs you and your friends in main game. I guess they
Yes.
tried to do that here. I only played with it a little bit. I like it.
I mean, Tom, you actually have a Teostra hunting horde. Do you even use it?
I do. I mean, it's still grade 9.4, so I don't use it for like 10-star monsters, but anything lower, I'll mess around with it still.
I mean,
I like it.
Maybe it can kill 10 stars. Who knows? You gotta try it.
Oh, it definitely has. I've seen videos of people killing 10 stars with like the Zinogre one.
That's fair.
The electric guitar.
Yep.
Yeah, because I hate to gloss over this because it's like an entirely new weapon, but we really
But
don't.
none of us use
Oh,
it.
I mean, bro, you're the hammer guy. It's literally just a hammer with music. Why did you?
It is.
Because it's not a hammer.
Listen,
Oh.
that's why it's buffs while bonking.
It's not a hammer. All right. All right. Next.
It's okay. We won't have to gloss over the next season's weapon.
Current Riftborn. So yeah, this is the whole Riftborn thing where they put out a billion fucking Riftborns. This is all this season, right? All the Riftborns.
That's all this season.
It doesn't feel like it's been all this season. That's crazy. Yeah. So this is where they unlock Scare Stones and the Rift Scales or Rift Hides, or I guess they're all Rift Scales. Yeah, they're all Rift Scales. And this is where they also introduced the Spyglasses, if I remember correctly.
I think we had the Spyglass last
That
season.
might have been the end of last season.
Yeah.
Well, this
Like
is
the
where,
tail end.
yeah, this is where you could use them on the Riftborns.
Right.
Which, I mean,
Which
out of your pick here, what's the hardest Riftborn?
Honestly, I think Barioth is.
I would agree.
I would pick Anjanath.
Anjanath sucks because it's Anjanath, but Barioth, especially if you get a leg rift, it's
Oh, it's the
super annoying.
worst.
I can't I think Barioth is the only one hold on. Juratotus with tail rift might be the worst. And then following that is Barioth with a leg.
I don't agree with that, but again, I'm a bowgun.
Bro, the tail rift on Juratotus is underwater and you can't even hit it.
Yeah,
until it surfaces.
I had this conversation with someone in the one Discord that's not the official one, but the other one, about
the
how
official unofficial?
Yeah, the official unofficial Discord, about how the tail spot on Jira is you just use Monkey Gun and you just break it, and then that's it. It's super easy. And they were like, "Oh, it's the most difficult thing. You use evasive reload and all that stuff." I was like, "Bro, you could literally just aim cluster rounds. Just aim them behind him, and then you'll hit the tail every time. It breaks with like 4 cluster rounds." They're like, "No, blah 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 blah," and then I did it. And they're like, "Oh." But I think this is where our weapon divide exists, because Barioth, to me, I just shoot the leg and it breaks.
Right.
But you guys,
I mean, I've gotten better with the Barioth leg. Like, I don't know if I could do a 10-star. I haven't tried it lately, but like I've gotten a lot better at hitting the Barioth. Like, I got a system. Like, we all grinded the hell out of Barioth, so we all have like our go-to like routine for hitting Barioth legs.
Yeah. I mean, it also depends. Now you have styles. Do you have an Anjanath hammer? Is that a thing?
It is a thing, but it sucks. So no.
Wow.
I have a grade 8 one.
It sucks right now, but you might be able to impact crater with it. It might be pretty good.
Listen, I would be amazed if Impact Crater Anjanath still beats Silver.
And Glad, yeah, you got a lot.
Also, bro, I gotta get my Anjanath light bowgun upgraded.
That's right. It's gonna be really
I can't be
good.
spending that shit on on the hammer.
It's gonna be really good. I can't wait to mess with the builds in the next season and make that thing just be so strong. Anything that's got armor is just dead.
Yeah. Especially with the styles getting buffed now, which we didn't add into this because that came after the fact.
Yeah, buff
but
styles.
That's gonna make them crazy.
That's gonna be really good.
I'll say Barioth will be broken once they buff the styles. Like, it's just barely better than Kushala, but if they're gonna buff it even further, that's gonna be crazy.
I mean, Barioth was crazy, and now buffing him further is gonna be insane.
Yeah.
All right, my next slide. Are we still on this?
We go to the next one.
We are on. Oh, well, look at that, styles.
Yay!
Which, let me start off by saying, I am very happy with the way they introduced the discounts for styles.
Yes.
I think that's like the other than the fact that the styles exist and they're fun, I think the real silver lining is the fact that they're really cheap to build.
And now they probably implemented this after we finished the slide, but like now they almost all early tier weapons you can very cheaply make.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
that was also new that came out after this. But yeah.
yeah, that no Zen
Like-
frosting was so nice.
Yeah, anything that has a Wyvern gem shards now is reduced.
Yeah, I think like it costs like 5,000 zenny
Yep,
for
that's it.
a full 10-5 weapon.
Well, this is where a lot of the problem lies, though. You get your, hey, it doesn't cost anything. Now go get 9,000 Baroth shells to upgrade it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Because yeah, that item sync is just terrible. I still haven't maxed out my Barioth light bowgun, and I've been farming Barioth since the season started. I'm at like 14 out of 20.
Well, what are you
Yeah,
waiting
the
for?
enhancement sync is rough.
The enhancement sync is super difficult. Like, and even getting the rift parts, because now you're fighting against gem shards and scare stones. I mean, you're not
Right.
technically fighting against them. I know what you're gonna say. You are correct. But when I see red and I'm fighting a riftborn and it's not a rift piece,
Yep, it's
The
Yep.
super.
the dopamine is gone. Like, there's nothing left. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, the rift part. At the very least, the rift part should just drop the rift R6.
Agreed. Yeah.
Like if they want to put Wyvern gem shards in like the normal base drops, fine, whatever. The rift part, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Especially when you get a scare stone, like what even is this?
Or at least just make them permanent unlocks, and you can swap whenever you want.
I mean they made a
Well,
problem with the styles. Like yeah, like you're saying, they're not permanent unlocks.
Yeah, having to pick one sucks because there are some weapons that just.
But now, because I want to try Impact Crater on Gyros Hammer. I know it sucks and it's not as good compared to it, but I still want to try
Right.
it.
Or maybe you want to try the +5 affinity instead of +50 attack, but you can't.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually have enough Barioth Rift parts to like splurge a little if they actually like.
Yeah.
Brody can try it, but like, if you weren't already making the Angelite bowgun, I would have said make Barioth because it's so fun. But I know you. That's not how that works.
I mean, if I wanted to make a third Barioth weapon, I probably could.
Like, you know what? Wait till Heavy Bowgun comes out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's
It's
the
gonna be
styles.
nice.
The styles might actually make that really good because it's Pierce Wyvern. So you could do some goofy stuff, but we have to see what the styles are before it becomes important.
I mean, good part is they do take the styles directly from Monster Hunter Rise, so you can always play that game and see how it plays, and you'll know how the style pretty much plays.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how they implement all this stuff because, like, for now, I think every style's had some very good benefits. I don't think there's any real sleepers, except for really Stepping Shot is kind of a sleeper. It's got like two uses, and like every other weapon's got like all their gimmicks that work well.
I might even say Impact Crater is a sleeper because I feel like everyone's just like so obsessed with Water Strike that like very few people are actually using Impact Crater.
I have the opposite problem. Everyone really likes Stepping Shot, but no one fucking knows how to use it. So everyone's like, "Oh, a Stepping Shot, it's so good," and then they all blow ass. And then if someone puts on Sliding Reload and kills something in 5 seconds, and goes, "Wait a second, I've been doing it wrong the whole time."
Sounds like another video for you to post.
Oh, yeah, maybe you're probably right. I will say though, Water Strike looks way cooler.
Oh yeah.
I see where they're coming
What-
from.
What was it, like 22 spins or something like that?
It's the parry.
Yes.
Fun.
The fact that like just like seeing this for the first time blew my mind where it was like the spinning bludgeon is 22 hits. It just keeps going and going and going.
All right, next slide.
Sure.
We're looking at the login bonus. That's right. So this
Oh,
was
yeah.
implemented, was at the beginning of the season, roughly.
Yeah.
Extra rewards for daily login. The balloons are random, which is really cool because you can still get the nice balloons early. And then you do have a chance to double the loot from the balloon, and then you can get every week you get a Zenogre balloon, which is the best one at the end of your 7 days. Which can give you a plethora of rewards. Obviously, you still have the chance to double it. And all the gold medal enthusiasts are going to be in shambles because you have to play consistently for an entire year to get your
I
medal.
almost missed a day last week.
Oh, that's rough.
Dude,
It
I
was
would
like 10 p.m. I was like, oh crap.
I would have hucked my phone out the window if I realized I missed like 50 days worth of
My
Rivals.
Kulu balloon.
But yes, I can tell you it was implemented exactly 83 days ago.
Whoa.
He gets me. He gets me. He gets me. And this is the nice thing too, is that you pull cooler balloons earlier. So like if you get a Zenogre balloon at the beginning of the week, you're still guaranteed the Zenogre balloon at the end of the week.
That's a good update.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and all of you item box enjoyers are going to be in shambles because
Me.
you can't guarantee maxing out your item box because the Zenogre.
I think I've gotten about a little over 1,000 storage from this already.
I've only hit it
Wow.
once this whole season.
Same.
Wow. Imagine not being as good.
Yeah,
I suppose I bought a lot of stores, so they refused to give it to me.
It's alright, this dude's already got too much. This
Yeah.
guy's a
Yep.
freaking chump.
Tom's got max storage. Don't hand him anymore. He actually wants it. We'll just put out another pack and he'll buy it.
Well, I mean, if you saw the update for a basis for next season, they will reward storage.
Also, just throwing out there that the balloon or the presents are in the wrong order.
Listen, that was the image Niantic gave us.
Really?
That
So
exact
blame them.
image?
Yeah. Yeah.
You would think they would have color coded it at the very least. It would have been like blue, red, green, because like. Yeah, you're right. They're on the wrong order. I didn't even realize that. Okay, next. Roggy. Great Roggy.
It is one of the monsters of all time. Okay, actually, I think Roggy is going to be a sleeper. Because the weapon having lock-on might be a bigger deal than people make it out.
Oh, I agree. I think it's better than the Camellios dual blades. Just because of lock on.
Because, like, right now, there's no good lock-on gear. Right now, I have freaking just Carnival with lock-on on my poison set, but I could very happily swap out for literally anything else. Thing is that it does have... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, but, like, it does... I already forgot what I was going to say. Go ahead.
I was going to say that 10% affinity is also nice, too.
Oh, yeah. It does have that. Yeah, if we ever get, like, a Poison Exploit chess piece, then being able to run, like, Poison Exploit 5 with Nargacuga gear for build-up boost, that would be, like, such a massive damage on, like, Poison.
I mean, that, and if he ever gets Styles.
All right.
Yeah.
My turn.
Go ahead.
Final shot blows ass. 0 out of 10. It was the worst fucking skill I ever added to this game.
You're so high on it, though.
I tried to make it work. I even put on Final Shot 3. I'm doing the math. It just doesn't math out. Like, if you got 100% increased damage on a bullet, and you had a 2-bullet clip, that's a 50% damage increase, which sounds really good in practice, or good in paper, but in practice, you still have to reload.
Right.
It's useless. It does nothing. It's such a waste.
Even
have
with
you
evading
done
reload?
Yeah, have you done like evade reloads shenanigans with it?
So here's the thing. If it's another slot you take up. So like if you just for example, stepping shot Anjanath, light bow gun, I do evasive reload 4, so I get 2 stickies back. You could technically do evasive reload 2 to get 1 sticky back. You always get the damage, but your chance of getting the bullet is less. So evasive reload 4 realistically is the way to go. So you go basic reload 4, you have like a 70% chance to reload 2 bullets. You shoot your second bullet, and you do 70% increased damage. So you have a 35% damage increase overall on your ammo. It sounds really, really good, but it costs so much to do that it's just not worth it.
It's one of those skills I feel like probably shouldn't have been a 5-point skill.
It should be a
No.
3-point skill, and if it was a
And-
3-point skill and it scaled better, it would be fine.
I mean, it's Niantic, so if they see it's not being used, they probably will update it.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 3 points out right now anyway, so like, you know,
Right.
right now
it
there's
was
nothing.
like it was like the fire resistance. You know, it used to be 5, and they fixed it to be 3.
Yeah,
So it's very possible.
yeah, they need another rework on it. It's just not good enough. But I do agree. Like, Rogi gets styles, there might be a lot of fun play with it, and lock on a weapon. I mean, what was it? Tsitsi Yaku, I think, is the only other one that has lock on the weapon. Then his weapons are just
CC,
No, there's a couple.
Lagombi, yeah,
Lagambi.
there's a few. Yeah.
Yeah.
I use bowguns. Why am I surprised?
Aknasam.
I wouldn't know any of this. Oh,
You know,
Did
you lock on your gyro.
Rogi materials get like is it
got
cheaper to
reduced.
make that? It did. Wow.
Yeah, Rogi, Bishaten, and Beatotus, even though they just came out, is already reduced.
Interesting. So maybe I should actually
So-
start upgrading that weapon. So I think.
Feel
Oh, you know what?
bad.
I finally remember the point I was gonna make like a fucking 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
So
what was it?
I talked to some people on the official unofficial Discord about like status stats, and they were telling me that even with lock on, Froggy is still worse than Chameleos because of like the very low poison. I am wondering if Augment Opportunist does change that, because I feel like a lot of people with poison builds are now running just like Augment Opportunist 5.
Right.
So if we can get, I guess I'd have to have both at the same level and kind of compare what Augment Opportunist 5 does.
you're gonna
I
have
mean,
to
I
10-5
have
both of them.
I have the dual blades at 10-1 for Chameleos, so I'll make his 10.1 dual blades and I'll test them.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same thing because I have I think I have 7.5 Chameleos. I could pretty easily get the hammer up to 7.5.
That's true.
Okay.
You got less
So-
of a grind.
I don't know. Maybe we'll post our findings in the future.
Next, Bishaten,
My favorite out of the bunch.
paralysis exploit, shared sword, got a paralysis bow. The switch axe has dragon files. Why? That's cool, but why? It's one of those like
One
nobody
of
ever
these
asked
things
for
is
it.
not like the other.
Literally, yeah. I'll start off on this one. I really thought the light bowgun was going to be a game changer. It technically is, but only in group hunts. The stat pool makes it, because it's technically a raw weapon with the paralysis on it, and since it
Mhm.
comes with shared sword too, in a group hunt, it becomes better than a lot of other paralysis weapons, in terms of raw, but it falls short. And the heavy bowgun is a very, very funny, haha, look at all these status ammos that do nothing weapon. So please don't build that. Please do not build that. To build literally anything else. That thing is goofy. Next, go ahead, continue.
Tell me. I mean, the bow is probably gonna be a sleeper pick if it gets styles. It's probably gonna be as good as the Baroth switch axe. Because you're gonna get the pure roar from all the levels and upgrades.
That's interesting. I didn't think.
I'm honestly not really as convinced for like element files, because I feel like the fun thing about it is that you could also like pair it with build up boost, so then
Yeah,
you just
I'm
get
not
this
sure the
massive damage upgrade.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the switch axe would be good, but I think the bow is gonna be a powerhouse if it ever gets the enhancements.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Parabow is probably going to be really good in group hunts, and then I guess in solo too. Para exploit's just solid.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, I just brought my Rogi hammer to 7.5.
He's already doing it. We're not even done with the live stream. We're on the monster 2 of 6. I'm gonna upgrade my great Rogi right now. Bashatan's not getting the same treatment, and I don't think he's going to.
Bashan sucks.
Shall I move on?
Well, I will just say that the head and coil are the only reason I even fought this thing more than like 5 times.
It's fair.
Next, Beatotus.
Blunt Force.
Good talk.
The goated.
No,
Blunt Force is goated. People are still like I don't know if they're sleeping on it, but like people are still underestimating Blunt Force. And I've at least seen that, especially paired with a Time Charger, it's good. Especially on Water Strike, where you spin 21 times. It's good.
I thought it was 22, sir.
Well, it's 22 if you suck.
Learn to count, sweaty.
Because you have to spin 21 times and then tap again, so you do the final upswing. But that final upswing is not affected by Blunt Force or Time Charger.
Valor wanted a weapon is interesting. I think it's a cool way to.
Honestly, I feel like that's like a sleeper in the future. Like, I think any weapon with Beatotus might honestly just be better than Barioth in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not right now because of enhancements, but when you can enhance Beatotus, I think it'll be good.
Also, notable, and I'm surprised it's not on here, is the Peak Performance 3 helmet with the smelt slot.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That thing is goated. Peak 4, I have the Peak Performance smelt on it. It's literally just 400 attack power just on one piece.
I was gonna say, outside of trials, are you really using it?
100%. I'm a ranged user. You think I'm getting hit? I'm the perfect dodge king. My Nargacuga set has Peak 4 and Hellfire, and I can still make it work. It's good. It's really good.
I'm still not like the biggest Peak enjoyer, but like I'm glad it exists.
You gotta be able to not be in harm's way. Kind of hard to do that with your weapons, to be fair. But for me, it's so easy.
Mm-hmm.
I just
don't get hit.
Just don't get hit, forehead. It's that easy.
But the question is, like, is Peak better than just like other damage skills?
Depends on the weapon. Nargacuga specifically has such high affinity that its raw is super low, so Peak Performance outpaces a lot of things, at least in the bowgun category.
Okay.
Peak 4
I see that.
is just better than a lot of, like, even Burst doesn't give you that much damage comparatively.
I can agree.
And
I'm just like,
for low grade, it's great.
Go ahead. Because in my head, I'm just like, there's no way I'd put like Peak Performance. Even if I go with 4, there's no way I'm putting Peak Performance 4 on over like Silverhead.
Yeah, well, I think it has to be like a raw or status weapon.
Huh?
Because if it's not like a raw weapon or a status weapon, then crit element or like just element in general is almost always going to be better. But like on a raw weapon, 400 attack power is usually like just generally speaking a 20% damage increase, because usually it ends up being around like 2,000 raw. Nargacuga goes way lower than that. I think it ends at like 1738 or something, which is why it's such a good damage increase.
I'll be right back.
All right.
While we're here, Nargacuga.
It's a fun fight. I hate it, but it's fun.
He gives me Tigrex vibes because of his shape, and then he gives me asshole vibes because he's shaped like an asshole. I don't like fighting him either. He's really fucking annoying.
I think I was saying last season that like there's no monster that like even compares to like Silver's skill or like Silver's difficulty. I think Narga gets close.
I have
if
to
not,
agree.
is probably actually about as hard.
Yeah, even from a range standpoint, I think I really hate fighting Nargacuga at a 10-star. Like I can fight Silver 10 and do it, but like with Nargacuga, he just moves everywhere, and he's just stupid hop. It's just like he just jumps everywhere. It's impossible.
I mean, I hate fighting Nargacuga for the same reason I hate fighting Odogaron, where you do a perfect dodge and then you do the follow-up upswing, and he's like 50 feet away. Like,
I have the same problem. Yeah, because like I use Rajang Heavy Bowgun on him because Chameleos just feels wrong because I can't keep him in one place. But I'll stun him, I'll get him up, and then I start shooting cluster rounds, and my cluster's halfway through the air, and he just hops 50 feet away, and I'm just like, was I supposed to guess? Because he's 50-50 which direction he dodges. I don't know if you know this. He doesn't always
Yeah.
jump the same way.
Oh, really?
You can script it, and he's still 50-50.
Oof.
So I have to like I'm doing the 10 star. I'm like, oh, 4 stickies. He falls over. He gets up. I reload cluster. I shoot to the right, and I pray he goes that way. And if he doesn't go that way, I have to reset because I can't kill him.
I don't
I have
remember if
returned.
I've welcome. I don't remember if I've even killed a 10-star Nargacuga yet.
I have not.
And honestly, I might not have. So I'm gonna have to give that story or that new urgent a couple of goes.
You haven't killed a 10-star Narga yet? I feel like you of all people would have pounced on that instantly.
I've definitely done a 9-star. I just don't think I've done a 10.
I've killed a 10-star 3 times, and all 3 times it wasn't worth it. So if you're doing it for you, then do it. But if you're doing it for parts, it's not worth it.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
you're just gonna get a Scatterstone.
Well, actually, correction. I haven't soloed a 10-star, but the 10-star Hunter-thons I've done.
Oh, yeah, I mean, those are
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
No, I did just want to say about Narga, though, that its gear makes absolutely no sense.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate the build-up boost, but it doesn't make sense.
It really doesn't make any sense at all. And like the weapon coming with Resuscitate is such an interesting concept, but then it's like it's an odd weapon because it's just affinity based.
It comes with Resuscitate, but like it doesn't do anything with status at all. So it has all these like status skills.
Yeah.
Whether it be like self-inflicting status or like status on your weapon, but it just doesn't play with it at all. It's just a big mean boy.
Yeah, yeah, essentially. And then like Resus is a percentage damage up, but then the raw on it is so low that the percentage is just negligible.
Yeah.
I
think I did try. Like I did a couple of like testing like while we still had silver in the trials. It gets close. Like once if you have like all of your buffs lined up, like with like Hellfire and Bleeding Edge, it isn't bad, but then when you lose Bleeding Edge or when you lose Hellfire, it just feels awful.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I agree. It's the one weapon I think actually works on it, and I'll take a wild guess what I'm about to say. The light bowgun is so fucking good. Like, I think it actually can kill every monster in the game. I haven't gotten it to 10-5 to prove it, but I think it can kill every 10-star. Like, even Silver, I'm pretty sure it could take out Silver.
I would love to see that.
Because I could kill the 9-star with 9-1, so, like, I would think I could kill the 10-star with 10-5. I'm almost positive you can, and I'm just messing with it. I have it at 9-5 right now. And I was trying to kill that Riftborn Radaband that we posted today. I was trying to kill it with the 9-5, and I actually got it to 3/4 of its health bar with a 9-5 weapon and no weak spot.
Not bad.
So, like, I think it's actually possible that this thing could just kill everything, but it requires such a high skill ceiling that literally nobody's going to build it. Because you have to be willing to blow yourself up and have peak performance. It's just goofy.
I think that it's like probably Dual Blade's best friend.
Yeah, actually, Bleeding Edge. I feel like Bleeding Edge would be really good on this thing.
Like you literally have Resuscitate 5 without even really trying.
Yeah.
Like Bleeding Edge, the set has Resuscitate 3 on it already. So then you could use like a different coil.
Yeah, and then you get Resus 5, 90% affinity, and then you don't even need to put affinity on your build, basically.
Yeah, you don't even need affinity skills.
Yeah.
Like your baseline at 90%.
And then you just
like you could throw one crit eye on if you really want to push it.
You probably just get it from the smelts being 1%, get like 95, and then just say, fuck it, it's worth it, it's fine. And then you can just probably slot crit boost 5 in or somehow, or crit boost 2 or 3. Maybe a fighting spirit smelt in there. Food for thought.
Definitely has potential.
Could even be like special part breaker if you want to just be like your farming set.
Well, don't worry, I'm saving it for the insect glaive.
I'm sure you are.
Speaking of potential, what's our thought on Fulgur Anjanath?
Goated!
He really likes it.
Honestly, I really haven't even gotten to use my Fulgur Hammer all that much, just because as soon as we got Fulgur Hammer, we got Hammer Styles. So now I'm just using now I just want to use Impact Creator and everything. But no, damage is nuts. Yeah, Vital Thunder alongside Crit Element on the weapon. Oh my god, and it has Affinity.
Yeah.
It's the perfect storm.
So you didn't add it to the slide, and I'm a little surprised you didn't. But this is the first weapon in the game that has a different affinity on multiple weapons on one monster.
Is there?
My Fulgur Light and Heavy Bowgun have negative 40% affinity and crit ferocity.
Oh yeah, right.
This is the first monster to change its affinity and weapon skill per monster. Weapon skill obviously was like Joe and stuff like that, but our affinity has never changed. I think it's interesting that they did that. I didn't think it was going to happen. I saw in advance that it might exist, and then here it comes real time.
Yep, real time. Just for
real time changes. Thanks, champ. Sarko's right. Lightning Dino, all caps. I 100% agree with this. He's fun to fight. I don't know how I feel about his weapons.
Well, you could feel however you want. This is Mr. Light Bowguns and Heavy Bowgun.
Yeah, well, I mean, you were looking for my opinion on it for your video, and I was never able to do that. I'm right here. I'm just going to tell you in real time. I think the Light Bowgun only has potential with styles. Shoddy, normal sounds really good, but then it's just Kieran's better. But if you can get sliding reload to that bad boy, it might be better than everything. The Heavy Bowgun.
Why keep putting normal on Suns?
I don't know.
Normal. I can't anytime I see normal ammo, I would just boom.
Yeah, generally, if it's a status ammo, it's fine, but it's normal ammo, it's garbage. And then for Fulgur Heavy Bowgun, you have to be a maniac to want to use it because it has two different areas where you want to shoot. Because spread is close, and then pierce is mid range. But you
that makes no sense.
You have to fat roll to get away. So the only way this bowgun works is if you're only perfect guarding, which I can do, and I'm working on it. I just got it 10-1 today. I want to put a video on that, so keep an eye out for it. But
of course, you are saying you have to be a maniac, and you have it at 10-1.
I'm a maniac. Let's be honest. But nobody should be building it unless they expect to have to perfect guard every single fight. And if you're fighting 10 stars, you have to have guard, or it's just going to kill you. It's cool, and crit ferocity hits like a truck because it's got Wyvern Heart ammo, so the chain gun just hits so hard. But you have to be crazy to use it. That's my answer. You have it in real time.
Alright, I'll refer to this portion of the video.
Timestamp.
Yeah. Vital Thunder. Well, we haven't really talked about Vital Thunder at all.
I forgot about it.
Have you actually used it? Is the first question.
Yes. I'm actually on a Rathian for my Urgent right now, and it is good. It does have the peak performance problem of that it's not that great once you get hit. But yeah, it's pretty solid. I think honestly, I've said this about this is my main theory on the Vital elements, since we're also going to be getting Vital Fire and Vital Ice soon. I feel like Vital Thunder is only good because Kieran armor is really good.
I agree.
Because what are we going to get with Vital Ice or Vital Fire? There's nothing to boost the fire damage for fire. Vital Ice, it better work with freaking Kushala Coil or it's going to suck.
Yeah, Kush Coil's literally the only way. Realistically, the only ice piece that does anything, because technically the helmet works for Bowgun, but then you need a style with it, and then it's just goofy. But the coil is really the only piece anyone should be building.
Yeah, so I think Vital Thunder will pretty much always be the best, unless we get something similar with the rest of the elders. Maybe when we get Velkhana one day, maybe that'll have like a lock-on piece for ice. But I don't know. The ship's already sailed for Namiya. Like we're not gonna get a lock-on water piece. Yeah, Vital Thunder's really good. I don't know if the other Vital element's going to be as good in the future.
And I think they did Vital
True.
a little dirty with the scaling, because like Vital 2 is amazing, and then Vital 3 is just. I guess maybe it's the pieces, because like the Vital chest gets 1 level, and it gives you from 4x to 8x, which is 400 element. But then you just go, haha, very funny, Valor 3, and then it's just better.
That's true.
And that's what gets me. I feel like the scaling should have been just a smidge higher, because if they really wanted to like push out Valor as a build, they need to make pieces that compete with it but aren't better.
And really nothing.
I think the Vital Thunder at least competes with Valor, because you're at least getting that buff from the very start. And you don't have to like wait for a roar, you don't have to special through a roar, so there's like no effort at all.
I suppose that's
true. You just
true.
have to be at full health.
I suppose it's fair.
And you have to play the friend game. You have to have cheers.
Yes. You gotta have friends.
Cheers on point.
Yeah, Vital Thunder is pretty good. I think I get a pretty stupid speedrun for this Rathian. I could probably get like 32 seconds if I try hard enough, which I am.
Yeah, I believe in you. You usually make it happen.
I'll try it right now.
Try it right now. Well, while he's punching this Rathian to death, let's talk about the tentacle monster in the room. Namiel. It's not really a tentacle monster. I looked at it and thought New Udra. When are we getting that? I really want New Udra.
Probably like 2 or 3 seasons.
For me. So Namiel came with a lot of fun stuff. Electro Wave, which is basically just we have Kushala at home, but for water. It's the water damage increase 10, 15, 25%, right?
I got you by a dash.
Yeah. Although what's interesting is it reduces thunder damage instead of reducing water damage.
Which, well, I mean, it's interesting, but I was going to say, name one water weak monster that uses thunder element. He's right here. Fulgur and Janeth. Like, that guy almost feels like they did that on purpose because they knew they were going to put Fulgur out after.
Yep.
Which is interesting. Weapons come with Wex 1, which sounds great on paper, but in practice, everything has Wex. So
did you just hold on? Did that slide really just like disrespect Namiel arms that badly?
What do you mean?
It said best armor is the reload recoil helm and water 2 coil. Hello, the arms are freaking amazing.
Are they?
Oh, yeah, what do the arms have again?
Crit Eye and Wex.
Oh, I guess, yeah, for a water set. It's just if you're using a Namiel weapon and then you don't want the Wex. But I guess you get the water.
It doesn't hurt, but like it does at least open up to like using Weakness Exploit 5 instead of Crit Eye, since you're already like kind of part of the way there.
I mean, yeah, but the problem with Wex is you have to be hitting a weak spot.
Not a problem for me. Only one spot I want to hit.
So yeah, he's not wrong. Everything hits the head. He is right about the recoil reload helmet at the very least. That is a game changer for literally every single bowgun set that needs recoil reload, because now you can do the goofy ass strategy of using the helmet, the coil, and the legs, and all 3 of them are recoil reload 1, and you still get your 3/3. Which is not bad, because you get Nergi buff and the water one from Namiel. It's kind of cool, but I don't think it ever has like playstyle right now. But it's very useful because it lets you switch things up. Because before Namiel came out, the only thing you could do is either pick a belt slot or pick a leg slot and then work around it.
Right.
Now we're starting to kind of be able to move stuff around, because it was either you use the belt and you have spec, or you use the legs and then you don't have spec. But now we can use the helmet and still have spec. So now there's a lot of play around, because most helmet slots for bowgun are hot garbage.
Right.
So nice change. I'm happy with it.
Or you use all 3 and still don't have spec.
Exactly. Yeah, and the water 2 coil's good. it's nice to have water too and a 10% on top of it. That way it actually has some sort of value to it. Because I feel like Element 5 got done pretty dirty a couple seasons ago. So the only way for it to come back is really like this. Unless they buff it, which they won't. It's just putting it on a piece that has that buff already makes it tolerable.
Right. I mean, they could rework it, drop it down to 3 instead of 5.
That would be nuts.
That would be really good, though.
Who's really running plus elements these days on their gear?
I mean, my water set does have element 5 because
Namiel has a
it's
water
kind
element
of free.
coil. Yeah.
Well, outside of that, like any other build you have?
I mean, you're talking.
I used to use Ice 5 before we got with my Kushala weapon because crit element actually was not as good. But now we have Affinity with Barioth, so now it's just objectively better to stack Affinity.
And there's a lot of early game people who are still using Element 5 just to get through because like they don't have like a grade 8 Kushala coil that they can smelt.
Right.
A lot of people don't even have Kushala armor, so Ice is kind of like the way to go. Ice Attack 5 gives you that chance to actually do some damage. I know a lot of people who just have Lagambi pants to like grade 10 just because it's Ice Attack 2. You know what I mean? But late game, yeah, it's absolutely worthless. But to get you through, I guess it has merit. Because you got to think about the mid game too. People aren't always at the end. I know a lot of people are still building up to like 9-star monsters are finally starting to become a thing now that Scare Stones there's a reason to kill a 9-star.
Right.
But yeah, shall I move on?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're all in agreement. The global event. So we're already on Namiel. This was a very good event. I do agree. That we could. Well, yeah, that's right. Triple carving was a thing.
It was.
Triple carving was goofy. It's too bad I literally never got a double whisker drop to triple.
Skill issue.
It really was. That hurt me so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was also the introduction to if you couldn't fight an 8-star monster, you wouldn't be able to fight an 8-star Namiel. So all of the 8-star Huntathons had people who were, in theory, always able to kill a 8-star Namiel.
Right.
and yeah, we did struggle until who was the one with the dragon weapon? Was that you, Tom?
No, that was Nate.
That was Nate. That's right. It was Nate, and then it was also Brian.
And Brian. Yep.
Yeah.
I pulled out my Energy 8 hammer every now and then.
That is true. Yeah, I looked at my dragon weapons and not happening. Dragon definitely made that 1,000 times easier, and also obviously we're a good group, so it makes it tolerable. But that was probably the most fun I've had. Since
it was.
Kieran. It was very fun.
I think so. Kieran was also fun. Camelios was so boring.
Yeah, Camelios
I got so done with.
Yeah.
Cammy was an absolute.
Yeah, Namiel was good.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah. I don't think there was anything else. It was literally just Namiel, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Next.
Fulgur! Yeah, this was a thing. This was interesting, because this is the first time they went, hey, oops, all Fulgur, but only for this hour.
Which I liked.
I liked it a lot, but I liked it for 2 reasons. The first one was you didn't need a ticket to get the Fulgur spawns and the Engineer spawns.
That was a big deal.
Pop up, which means the people who are free to play could still play without the ticket, and you could still kill a bunch of them. It just wouldn't reset every half hour, so you'd get like 1 hour where like you had to go around and farm them.
Right.
But if you had the ticket, my god, it was so worth it for the value. Just paintball 30 of them, go run over, kill 30 of them on live stream with your friends who also have 30.
Yep.
That was
a fun event, but oh my god, is you sure we need to have like potion conserving builds because we are guzzling.
We were.
What is this we? I was 5.
Okay. Most of us.
And to be fair, I was using a shotgun, so I was with you guys that time. Usually I'm like 90 miles away. I was right next to him. I was fine. It was just me standing there waiting for like 20 seconds before I shot my last parabullet, and then playing the game again.
I think they should just like improve the quest just a little bit. because like the quest was basically just like a big nothing burger.
It was
Right.
3 parts. I mean, it's about what you expect for it, but realistically speaking,
Yeah,
it
at least
could've been
some
more
rarity
fun.
4s. Come on.
Yeah, they could have made it a little more fun. They just didn't. But yeah.
I mean, I get why they wouldn't put like a plate in the quest, because then people would be like, "Oh, it's pay to win." But
Yeah.
Bro,
was
Scully's in
fine.
this game. It was literally like, hey yo, Nargacuga's out. Check this out. Here, get fucking 6 of these rarity 6s. Just spend money. I don't think they care.
Listen, the only reason to buy the tickets was each one gave storage on the web store.
you were so right.
That is right. They did give storage in the web store. I remember I got 1 ticket. And I remember getting it. You were like, get another ticket on the website. You get an extra 50 storage. And I was like, what the fuck am I going to do with 50 storage? I was like, it's free 50 storage. And today, I went to go clean out my item box just to look. And I had 42 spaces left. Would you know? And I was just like, thanks, Tom.
You're welcome.
He's a real one. He's always looking out for number 1.
Yes, me. No.
But that's it on this slide, right? I feel like that's
Yeah.
pretty cut and
Yep.
dry. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a thing. Driftstone H, Ailment Opportunist, and then we re-got Status Sneak Attack. I'm gonna
I'm
leave
sure
this one
the
back.
SSA. I'm sure the SSA enjoyers are really appreciative of that.
I mean, it was a good skill, but they
Because
only got ailments.
I never got Ailment Opportunist on any of my pieces. So I don't know.
I finally have Ailment Opportunist 5 after today from getting it back. I mean, people seem to like it. I still have to like play with it. But like, I mean, Ailment Opportunist is basically for like the big weapons that struggle with putting status on.
Yeah.
So now being able to like guarantee status proc and then having like an even bigger buff for status proc every time we perfect dodge, that's a big deal.
And it's also good with para exploits.
Yeah.
Kevin,
Yes.
what are your thoughts on Ailment Opportunist Impact Crater? Just asking.
I would love to try it. I only have Ailment Opportunist on a poison build, so listen, I have, thanks to thanks to the discount on weapons, I now have my Puke Hammer at 10-3. So I am ready to put Impact Crater on it for lols.
Bro has
What about Ragi?
I mean, Ragi's sitting at 7-5 until I finish that testing. And honestly, maybe I'll even start doing some Ragi Hunt-a-thons this week.
My bet's on Nargacuga until I max that thing, but you are right. That is completely fair. Alright, moving on.
Yep.
Good talk. Time Charger Headstrong. This one's for you guys.
I'll
Time
let
Charger
Kevin
is
go
sick.
first.
Time Charger on Hammer, on like the new Hammer stuff, is sick. It just has a lot more of a learning curve, but I enjoy it. I think a lot of people with the new Hammer styles are leaning more towards Headstrong, but I think if you get the timing for Time Charger with like the Water Strike follow-up, it's actually a lot better.
Yeah. Also good for Great Sword.
Yeah, Great Sword does Great Sword things with it. The important thing about Time Charger is that it's an attack percent skill, whereas every other skill in the game it seems like it's a damage percent skill. So that means that it's like multiplicative with like the other damage skills, so it's like even further buffed.
Well,
I don't fully.
They only did that to not have Gunlance be super overpowered.
Yeah, Gunland's got a big L on Time Charger, but
and the percent is crazy. I know.
Yeah, 70%.
Yeah.
All the bow users ruining it. It could have been like 110% or some shit. But now
honestly, the bow users did completely ruin it. But at least, at least it's still fun on Hammer. Like, dude, if my Gyros Hammer was like fully enhanced, I probably could have gotten like some really stupid like Nightshade and Basarios clears.
I believe that.
Yeah, and then Headstrong is a skill we had previously in Adrift, but it's still a good skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Headstrong's solid. I feel like every weapon has some way of putting Headstrong on for the most part. You just have to be, like, brave.
Right.
Headstrong Hammer is good now.
You have to be headstrong. Yeah.
Yeah, same with Gunlance. Blast Dash, you don't even have to move. You propel yourself across the map.
Oh god. That's gonna be crazy once that gets fully, like, set and everyone's figuring out those builds. I've already seen some of your clears, Tom. They're fucking crazy.
And I'm a dual blade main.
Exactly, yeah. I'll wait till Zoo picks this up. Next.
Next.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on this screen because I don't play the Monster Hunter games. Skylar Games on the Globe, 3 lords, Lunagaron, Garangol, and Malzeno. I feel like I said that right. Are the 3 new monsters that are coming.
Yep.
Why is Toby there? Is that not Toby?
That's not Toby, that's Lunagaron.
Bro, you tell me that's not Toby. Becky, look at this. Tell me that's not. Is that not Toby Kadachi? Tell me that's not Toby Kadachi. That's Toby Kadachi. That's Toby Kadachi.
Maybe a little bit looking, but that looks like Toby.
There, it's like Toby if you ran him through the AI generator too many times. He's got.
I think you're gonna.
Ears.
No, Lunagaron is basically an ice werewolf.
Gotcha.
I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised by it.
Mhm.
I hope so.
I think Lunagaron is actually one of my favorite monsters from Rise.
Yeah.
I mean, they all
'Cause
look.
it is just so cool.
They all look cool.
Elder Toby.
Yeah, as I say, Sarko is Elder Toby. That is an Elder Toby. That's what Riftborn Toby should have looked like. Whoops. We actually ran him through the printer too many times. Now he's got extra scales.
Well, speaking of Riftborn.
Yeah, Riftborn Deviljho. I'm very surprised they picked Deviljho.
Yeah, I think everyone was like shocked by that.
And the fact it's going to be an outbreak is absurd.
So, just hot take because we're already here. We all have a 10-5 Deviljho weapon, or maybe more
Yes.
than one.
Yep.
Do you think Deviljho will outpace the new Elder Dragon weapons with the Riftborn styles?
So what's interesting is Deviljho has the minus 30% affinity. It depends upon what they do with those 3 unlocks.
Yeah, 'cause I don't want to do like crit ferocity for like every single dragon clear. Like it's fine, but like sometimes the crits just don't line up for you at all, and it's like you crit on the baby hits and then you get weak on the big hits,
Right.
and it just feels bad.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what the stat pool turns into because it might actually make a huge difference.
But,
I've regretted maxing my Deviljho light bowgun on the season where Deviljho came out. I regretted maxing it for 3 seasons, and now I'm looking at this and realizing that I actually probably am the only person that can make the Deviljho light bowgun work because I'm the only one who has it built to 10-5.
Right.
It's gonna be
Honestly-
really good.
I mean, Deviljho crit ferocity with impact crater just sounds fun.
I want to see that. I want to see you just
Just
like
roll for the big numbers.
I just want to see you roll
Mhm.
like a 60k on just dome something and then roll it back as soon as you put them on the floor because you're gonna break their head and then you're gonna stun them and then you're just gonna get like 3 time charger impact crater throws and you're just gonna obliterate them.
Yeah. I was hoping we'd see more Riftborns though than just one.
I'm okay with it being 1 if it's Deviljho.
Like,
I mean,
why not give us a Puke or something?
I mean, it seems to
Um,
be 2 a month, so
I
that'll be the
was
second one this month.
I was right about Radaban, so I'm gonna try to call the next one again just to see if I'm right. I feel like it's gonna be. Let me go look at the monster list. While we talk about
Magnemalo.
no, they're gonna release Deviljho. They're gonna realize what they did, and then they're going to roll it back. I'm gonna go look at the monster.
They're gonna
list.
delete Deviljho from the game.
Let's talk about Espinas because I have no idea what the hell that thing is. While I go look to see what I think it's gonna be next, my prediction.
I'm I'm not sure if it's gonna be worth farming, because like based on what we know about it, it just seems like it's worse silver,
I mean,
but also it
I'd say
has
it's a
special
side
part
grade.
breaker. And Pursuit seems interesting, but we don't know anything about the skill other than what it does, which
Right.
is I think it gives you a damage buff when you break parts.
Interesting.
So it might be good, but I'm also just like whatever. Also, it's got a hard head, which I fucking hate.
is it one of those like you hit it and it bonks and you like roll back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate those. That's super annoying.
I don't think it's that level. I think it's like silver, where it's like it just do like stupid damage until like you break the head, and then you do actual stupid damage.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, my guess for the next Riftborn is Palumu.
Okay.
Get
see
out
that.
of here.
I think I've been seeing more Palumu for some reason, and I don't know why. And he's a raw monster, and Baroth was the last raw monster we have, and now we have every status ailment except for Blast. And I don't think we're getting Blast anytime soon, because I think they're realizing that Blast is going to be absolutely yoked with Styles. So I think we're getting
Mhm.
another raw next. I think it's going to be Palumu.
Okay.
That's my guess. And yeah, Styles, speaking of, Bow Styles in October. And then Tom's favorite dual blade Styles in November.
Yep.
And then the rest of it probably December, January.
Next year.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're slowly rolling in. They probably won't even release one in December. It's probably just going to be like, here, go kill 5 billion things.
Probably.
Oops, all Riftborns. But, next.
That's it.
Oh, look at that. We're done.
Huzzah!
Also, what is next season? We were talking about the base thing. I have no idea what the base thing is. I didn't look into it at all.
Basically, we're getting
Basically, haha.
the the bases are launching fully, and we can upgrade them permanently. I think.
And
I think
some of
I
like
think I
the
saw like a little snippet that like whoever gets like the
first
most
place,
first place,
Yeah.
did they get like
500
storage?
storage.
Hell yeah.
Tom is in
So I
shambles.
gotta-
He's gonna have to
So-
drive down to Japan.
So the three of us gotta do different bases now.
I mean, I
So
got
we-
a base
so
at
we
my
each-
I got a mall right next to me that's got a base right there. So
Nice.
Everyone, quick, open Google Maps.
You know where I'll be. Taco Bell.
Hell yeah.
I'm also gonna be at that Taco Bell. I'm not playing around.
Listen, we're gonna fight for control of that Taco Bell while I sit cleanly on my mall
Find your
base.
own Taco Bell.
No, it's mine.
Don't you have like checkers over there, Devin?
I would dox myself if I say any more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
well,
why I just have to like checkers.
Thanks, Rat. Anyway, this was a great season. Make sure you come back around next time. Like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your grandma.
Mom!
Go into the nursing home, put this shit on the screen. She's not gonna know what's happening anyway. She's gonna love to watch it. We're gonna be her best friend. I'll say hi to her. Just put her in the chat. We will see you next time.
Yeah.
Yep.